Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm cleaning my glasses. You might wonder why. Shall we check why?
Where are we going?
So the only
This
room
is
that I
not the
have
kitchen.
No.
Holy shit. What's going on?
Well, a little Ewok meowed earlier, about like 5 to 10 minutes ago, that the Nespresso machine stopped working. So I was like, hey, I have a cool set of toys. Remember this from like a week ago? Came in handy now because the bits that I have an entire bit set, but the actual bit, the screwdriver that came with it wasn't that great because it would slip. This gives me a lot of pull, and I have all the two cool bits for it. Problem is that this is normally with a plunger that is made out of like steel. Everything else is plastic. So the plunger is stuck because either something is wedged in there and made a seal. So, okay, I'm gonna try to do it again. Okay. Now. Ta-da! I guess this just got stuck in the wrong way. It just didn't correctly...
I don't know. It worked before. I think there was another one which got half stuck because it fell out when I removed it, but I couldn't get fed. Oh, there.
Yeah.
There.
Oh my god, that was nasty.
It's not nasty. It's just coffee.
I don't know. It's just like... It's not... Yesterday, I spent about a solid half hour in the toilet room. It's not the bathroom, it's like the restroom. I just call it that.
It's the restroom. You and your
the problem is that in Europe, most of the bathroom toilets are like 100% separated. The only bathroom toilet combination you have is usually when it's upstairs.
We have a toilet.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. Either way, I spent a solid half hour dry heaving. I don't know why. I just got... Suddenly, I got up before we wanted to leave to do some grocery shopping, and my stomach just turned upside down. But I'm kind of proud of myself that I managed to fix it. Now the challenge is can I manage to get all these screws in the right places again, and that. It's not that hard. I did that kind of before already. I'm just happy that I didn't break it. And considering the fact that they used like not the standard Phillips or the flathead screws, it's a solid machine made out of plastic, but it's a solid machine still. I'm happy that that thing is out of metal though. It takes like the most of the force. And like that, it's back together. It just needs the water tank in the back. I really think that if I did not have video and photography, I would probably have gone into a more precision work because I enjoy tinkering around with like everything electrical and like things I can take apart and put back together again. And I think that if you cannot afford to repair it yourself with like very simple tools, even like this cost me maybe $15 or euros depending on where you're in. It's more or less the same price. It doesn't really matter. That I think that you should not buy certain things if you don't know how to fix basic problems. Electronic things, that's a whole different point. Those things are a lot more complicated. Like if this thing would start acting up because something electronical had fried, then I would probably not have been able to fix it myself. But that's because I have no actual experience with electronics and like how to fix circuit boards and things like that. I do know how they work. In theory, it's the same thing. Like I am very good at I can read programming code. I learned Java in school, which is a very tough, stupid language. But I can read most of it and I can understand basic stuff. It's just that I cannot write it myself. I don't have that capacity, and I have massive respect for people who do basically speak it as their second language. That's one of those things that I really miss about being in the US is that I was always doing and tinkering around stuff. And I'm not able really to do that here because we don't really have the options to do those things. And like the house that we live in right now, the apartment, is very, very tough to do anything in because, well, the downstairs neighbors are assholes. They complain about the smallest things. And it's not like a great place. Like we've talked about moving, so we might do that in the next weeks/months, depending on how things are going. But yeah, it's not a great place to live in, let's just say that. It's good because we have a roof above our head. I'm not complaining about that, but yeah, I would like a place of our own where we have a little more privacy, where we can do more stuff. Because when we made Sarah's leather work, for instance, they complained about, what was it? Like us using like a tiny little hammer to make the holes in the leather, like things to sew them together. It's ridiculous, and that was like 5 minutes max, which also has held us back doing like multiple costume props and things that I can easily make with the tools that I already have available to me. It's just that, yeah, we don't have them here. I would love a workshop, even if it's a small one, like a garage size one. I would be perfectly happy with that. I might also have found out why it stopped working. Yeah, you should remove that.
Thank you.